So very good morning to all of you. I think maximum participants have joined for DSP lab session. So in continuation with our previous lab session, we will move ahead and we will discuss the remaining portion of basics of MATLAB, introduction to MATLAB, array operators. We have started with array operators. Yes. Matrix operations, we have discussed all the various synonyms or your formulas of this matrix operation. We should know the syntax, we should know properly. So all these syntax are very basic syntax. The screen is visible to you. Screen visible to you. Okay, and voice is also clear. Okay, no issues. So this basic syntax we should know. You should write all these things in your copy. Basic things you should write. Then concatenation of matrices. If I want to add two matrices of different dimension, then we have options to concatenate, means joining of two different matrices. So how we will join? It's very simple. Nothing is no syntax is there as such. Just you will write x and y. Whatever matrices vectors are there, they will concatenate, means they will join each other and they will form a large array of matrices. So this is x 1 2, y 4 5, and z 0 0. So first concatenation AXY. So result is displayed on the screen. Second VX semicolon Y. So now the syntax has changed. So you will get a matrice of 2 by 2. There is huge difference between just a simple instruction and a semicolon instruction. It will change your array totally. So if sometimes syntax error occurs by mistake, you can write this semicolon colon. So your result will change totally. Now if I use both of this syntax, then I will get an error. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल कि आप एक्स वाई को कॉन्केटिनेट कर दो और जेड को उसकी नेक्स्ट रो में सेट कर दो, तो दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. तो दिस इज एन अरे मिस्टेक, दिस इज एन एरर. तो सिंपल concatenation. Now different element operations, we can perform many operations by using matrix or vectors. This is an example. A is given 1 2 3 semicolon 5 1 4 semicolon 3 2 minus 1. So after writing this on your command window, pressing enter, you will get this result. This is my result of this instruction. Semicolon से जिसको हमने separate किया है, ठीक है. You will get a basic matrix of 3 cross 3. Now what variety of operations I can perform is shown over here. By writing simple colon, by writing comma, what I will get? X is equal to A 1 comma this colon. What I will get? 1 means the first row. This is my first row. So this will be displayed on the screen. Y is equal to a separate variable. First variable is x, second variable is y. Is equal to a 3 comma colon. So third row will be displayed at the output. Then B is equal to this operations. This few operations were left. So we are seeing this operation for matrices. B is equal to x into multiplication y. So it means B is equal to times x comma y. So what I will get? This is my x, this is my y. I will get element by element multiplication. This 1 will be multiplied by 3. 2 will be multiplied by 2 and 3 will be multiplied by -1. ठीक है. Then x divide by y. See, these are two operations are there, right side and left side. Left side oblique will be like this. This is my right side division, other is my left side division. So r divide x comma y. So what will happen? Each element of x will be divided by y. So you will get the output. Then power x comma 2. So all the elements of x will be powered by 2. So basic operation. Next, same how error can be done. Directly if you are writing x square 2, it will not provide you the n power of x. X multiply by y, it won't be taking directly multiplication, element by element multiplication you can do. Then control structures, you know, in C programming we perform so many looping operations. We apply conditions like if, else, for loop. So similarly, loop instructions you can use in MATLAB. So the syntax for loop instructions are, because in many programs you need looping of that. So for I is equal to index array, MATLAB commands you have to write whatever you want to execute, and then end you have to write for, then end. In between all the MATLAB commands, whatever program you want to write. So example is shown here. For C is equal to 1:10. जब तक C 1 से 10 तक नहीं चला जाता है तब तक ये तुम्हारे इंस्ट्रक्शन सारे एग्जीक्यूट होंगे. इज इट क्लियर? फॉर C is equal to 1:10. Initially C is 1. Display iteration number 1. C end. C means this variable, so it will be displayed. Then C is equal to 2, display. C is equal to 9, it will display. C is equal to 10, it will display, and then it will come out of the loop, for loop. Similarly, while instruction, while with condition. We apply while in conditional instructions. So while condition and MATLAB commands end. C is equal to 1, while I will give some condition, C less than equal to 10, display iteration number, C, increment C and end. Here what we are doing, we haven't listed this C. C is not having some finite dimension. C को मैंने just 1 से display कर दिया है. C variable में मैंने 1 store कर दिया है. While C less than 10, जब तक C 10 से less than होगा तब तक ये loop चलता रहेगा. First time C is equal to 1 will be displayed. Second time C plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. It will come out of the loop. It will check the condition 2 less than equal to 10. Yes, it will display this till C is equal to 10. So while condition. In for loop no condition is there. Just you have to mention the index array value. So this is for loop. This is while loop. Clear? Anything you want to ask? मेरे participant के नाम नीचे से So is it clear? Okay. For loop, while loop, generating vectors from function, and maximum times we have to use this thing. Maximum time we have to use this because it becomes very easy to generate vectors directly from functions. Otherwise also you can generate, but it's much better to use this function. And when you will use, when you will study, when you will come to know that this function is also there directly available in the MATLAB. Otherwise क्या होगा कि अगर तुम्हें पता ही नहीं होगा, तुम यूज में नहीं लोगे, तुम उसके लिए भी कुछ 2-3 लाइन्स लिखोगे. So it becomes cumbersome to write the program instead directly using the function. If I am using directly function, it will become very easy. So generating vector. And see, I told you earlier also, there are so many instructions no one can remember. The researchers, those who are directly continuously working on MATLAB, even they forgot some instructions, so they have to continuously go to the help menu to see the working of that and to have a exact syntax of that particular instruction. So no one is expert, all have to work, trial and error you have to do, and you have to find your own instruction. But for that you have to continuously read the instruction set of MATLAB. So generating vectors from function. Zeros. If I want a row of zeros, okay, I want to concatenate a row of 0 with some other matrix. So it's not necessary to write 0, 0, 0 continuously. Directly you will mention zeros m comma n. M is to n matrix of zeros. Clear? So x is equal to zeros, because in many programs you will need this. Zeros 1 comma 3. 1 is my row, 3 is my column. 3 बार 0 आ जाएगा तुम्हारी स्क्रीन पे. Clear? Ones, I want to put all the ones in a matrix. Then what I will do, ones m comma n. M rows, n column. So I will generate a 1 1 1 matrix. Clear? Random values I want to generate. M is to n matrix of uniformly distributed random numbers on 0 comma 1. So it will display the random values in between 1 comma 3. It will find the RAND of 1 comma 3. So you will get this values. Directly you can get these values. If condition. If statement syntax, if else condition हमने C++ में बहुत यूज में ली है बच्चों ने. So it is very easy and the logic is also very easy to implement with if else if function. So if statement syntax कैसा होगा? If with condition. If C is greater than 0, follow the next instruction. Else if condition 2, C less than 10, MATLAB command. Else if condition 3, MATLAB commands. Again at the end else end. If else का ये पूरा set हो गया तुम्हारा. In between I am using else if instruction. No problem. Then at last you have to write this end instruction. Clear? If statement syntax. See, just go through this, because while writing program you can use help menu. Many examples are there in the MATLAB. From there also you can see. If condition example. See, this is a beautiful example of if condition. If a is equal to zeros, I have generated a variable with zeros, b variable with zeros, so if condition example, I generated a row of zeros, I generated another row of zeros. What condition I am putting? For I is equal to 1 is to 3, 1 is to 3, 1, 2, 3 values. A of I is equal to random. Person use RAND to generate a random number. Random number will be generated. It will be stored over here. If this random number is greater than 0.5, then display B of I is equal to 1. If all the random numbers generated are, and random number we have seen on the screen, these values are coming, any random value in between 0 and 1. So here I am getting, if it is greater than 0.5, B of I is equal to 1. If end years, for end years. And then it will come out of the loop. Again it will check for 2 i's, पहले 1 था फिर 2 हुआ. 2 की random value greater than 0.5 है तो it will execute, otherwise it will come out of the loop. Clear? So this is a small example of for loop equivalent vector operations. Equivalent vector operations. A is equal to random 1 comma 3, a 3 cross 3 random number double array. What it gives you? Random number of 3 cross 3 matrix it will generate. B is equal to zeros, a zeros of 3 cross 3 array will be generated. Then B condition is A greater than 0.5 is equal to 1. If the random values in B are greater than 0.5, A greater than 0.5, then set all the values of B to 1. Set to 1 all elements of B for which A is greater than 0.5. So you can put some conditions in this also. Now structures. What do you mean by structures? In programming, we need some names to initialize. So here we have set this variables. These are the functions used by the name. These are the name. You can list this name and then you can use this list in your program. Name 1 मैंने डाला है शर्मा, name 2 last Gupta, name 1 first Lakhan, name 2 first Radhika. See, in between I am having this semicolon. Okay, so both are separate instructions. Name 1, name 2, name 1, age are defined, name 2. Now I am calling all this thing. Answer will be Gupta Radhika, female, age is 30. So this will be displayed because I am asking for name 2 to display. All the name 2 will be displayed over here. See, this language is very easier as compared to C++. It's very comfortable, user-friendly language. Alternative style. Name is equal to first style defining individually all these things. Second style is name structure. Directly I am using the structure function in which I can put all the details, but you have to remember the syntax. See, it's not easy to remember the syntax. If you just forgot the syntax, then no problem. Just hello. See, students write this syntax. Hello. Yes, is it clear? Alternative style of writing structure. See, if it's not compulsory to remember all the syntax while practicing, while writing continuously programs, you will come to know how you have to write. Otherwise, use help menu. You will get many examples simplified. From there, you can write your own program. You can see the syntax of all instructions used in MATLAB. Clear, students? File types. So we should remember some basic file types. There are many types of files in MATLAB. Only script, function and mat files are covered here. Script M files, .m, these are generally used by us. Group of commands resides in base workspace. This script file. Function M files, .m extension, memory access controlled, parameters passed as input, output arguments reside in own workspace. This resides in our workspace which we define. Clear? Mat files, .mat, binary files handled with save and load, mex files run C Fortran codes. These are advanced. Compilers are there. If I am running a C code in MATLAB, C codes generated by MATLAB compiler. Fortran language, if you are using different kinds of extensions, you have to use. So no need to remember this extension. Just have a look what are the different file types in MATLAB. Script M files and function M files, which are very important for us. If you have a group of commands that are expected to be executed repeatedly, it is convenient to save them in a script file. आपके स्क्रिप्ट फाइल में जो भी तुम नॉर्मल प्रोग्राम लिख रहे हो, एंड इफ यू आर यूजिंग द प्रोग्राम रिपीटेडली, देन सेव इट इन अ script m file. Function m file, it is declared with the keyword function. If I am defining a particular function, many inbuilt functions are there in the MATLAB. Clear? If you want to define a new function by writing some program to that, you can define it in function m file. So with the keyword function with optional input parameters on the right and optional output on the left. All other parameters within function reside in function's own workspace. In MATLAB, many functions are there. It is having its own workspace. All those functions you can take from there and you can use them to write your program. Saves file with name same as function name. Amisha. Okay. So it may be called from a script file, another function, or on command line. You can call script files also while writing a function. It should be in your working directory. We have seen the working space directory on the top left side of your command screen of your window of your MATLAB. So their working directory will store all the path. Some frequently used inbuilt functions. These are the functions. First is your magic n. It creates a special n cross n matrix handy for testing. See, if I want to test some data, I want to generate some matrix, I can use this special n cross n matrix, magic n. Zeros we see, ones we all know, random values we also know. If I want to have a diagonal matrix, I want to extract the diagonals of a matrix. So diagonal m लिखते ही तुम्हारे जो भी diagonal parameters होंगे किसी भी matrix के, that will be displayed on the screen. Okay. List of all elementary matrix operation. Help element will help you to list all the elementary matrix operation. Absolute value if I want to know, exponential value if I want to know, I will use exp. फिक्स करना है मुझे इंटीजर डिजिट्स को, राउंड करना है, राउंड ऑफ, तो आई विल यूज फिक्स एक्स. log 10, you all know log common logarithm of x to the base 10. rem, remainder of x by y. After division, whatever is the remainder that will be displayed by this instruction, remainder x by y. Clear? I want modulus, mod of x comma y, I will get the modulus of that. Modulus means generally it is XOR operation performed in division. Square root, sine, cosine, hyperbolic, every function is there. These are very few instructions listed, but generally we use. These are all inbuilt functions in your MATLAB. That means square root में directly निकाल सकते हो, मुझे उसके लिए program लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. That's why I'm telling you this is a very useful, beautiful and easy language in which you can write your program very easily by using these inbuilt functions. Otherwise, what we do in C, C++, we write the whole program, we write the logic. Here we can use directly this instruction. Clear? Any doubt you want to ask? Anything you want to ask? MATLAB graphics, we all know all the graphs are shown very uniquely in MATLAB. So MATLAB graph, there are so many instructions used to plot MATLAB graphs. Line plot. If I want to plot a line on the graph x-axis, y-axis, directly I can generate by using plot instruction. Program T is equal to 0 is to pi upon 100 is to 2 pi. This is the frequency. Y is equal to sine t. t is varying in this mode, 0 to pi, 100 is to 2 pi. Y is equal to sine t. Whenever I am writing plot t comma y, it will plot t on x-axis and y on y-axis. So this is plot t comma y. Next, x label. See here, we haven't labeled the x-axis and y-axis. Directly just I have plotted the graph. But it is a common practice to mention all the labels on x-axis and y-axis. Intermediate values also you can set. Here it is showing automatically. Otherwise, you can set this intermediate values also. So, same t I have generated, y is equal to sine of t. Plot t comma y. So, I have plotted t comma y. Now, what I am writing? I am labeling x-axis and y-axis. And I am giving a title also. See, this is my title. In above graph, nothing is mentioned. Simply we have shown plot t comma y. A continuous graph will be plotted. Here, plot t comma y. This plot we got. After that, x labeled time. So time is displayed over here. X labeled time. Y label sine of t. This is my sine of t on y-axis. Then the title is displayed over here. So these are the syntax. You will do practice, you will write continuously the program, you will get all these concepts very easily. But this is requirement of every program of MATLAB because you have to display the graph. तो graph display करने के लिए ये सब चीज़ें मुझे पता होनी चाहिए. This is for continuous time domain. Here you are getting a continuous graph. Okay, so both are required. Next, MATLAB graphics. A program is written over here. What will be the output displayed? Can you tell me what will be the output displayed in the chat box? See this program, what you are getting from this. Yes, students, please tell me. How many input variables are there? Okay, sine graph, but कितने variables हैं? 3 sine graphs will be shown. Okay, plot t comma y. See how easier it is to plot 3 graphs similarly on a chart. 2D line plot of 3 curves. Very good. So this plot will plot all 3 graphs. Inputs are mentioned. Now what do we mean by legend? इसका क्या significance है? Who can tell? I have defined X label, Y label, title, which we have discussed earlier also. What is the significance of legend instruction function? Can anyone tell legend? See, we are plotting 3 different graphs. How I will come to know which graph is related with which inputs? There I will mark legend instruction, legend function, to show first graph is of sin x, second is of this and third is of this. So, on this graph, it will be written as different colors will be shown here. You can see different colors of the graph and here the legend output is there. Is it clearly visible? all the three different colors syntax is marked on this. You can say अपन ग्राफ में भी बनाते हैं ना, ऐसे साइड में लिखते हैं, क्या कहते हैं उसको? In all the graphs we used to mark, in all the charts we used to mark, if we are showing it with different colors, we mark this legends. So I have written 3. तो येलो कलर में जो है वो है तुम्हारी वेव, नहीं तो ऐसे तुम्हें कैसे पता चलेगा कि कौन सी वेव किसकी है? यहाँ मेंशन होगा, देन यू विल बी एबल टू नो. साइन t minus 0.25 is my yellow. This is my y3 yellow graph is for y3 this. So it is a good practice. If I am having n number of waves on the same graph, we should use legend function. Clear? Sin t, then sin t minus 0.25 second, it is red color. Third, it is green color. This one. So is it clear? Because first 2-3 experiments you have to plot all the graphs. Okay, next MATLAB graphic instruction is simply using sine, cosine, tan, sin h of t, all different sinusoidal functions. Directly we are using this. We can write a program to generate sine wave, cosine wave, everything. X label time, y label sine of t. So this is my first graph. See, I can draw all these things on one graph, or I can have a separate plots for each also. Okay, so here what I am doing, I am plotting all the graphs separately. तो सबसे पहले मैंने क्या प्लॉट किया है? साइन ऑफ टी, y लेवल साइन ऑफ टी. टाइटल द प्लॉट ऑफ टाइम वर्सेस साइन ऑफ टी. ओके, देन subplot. What do you mean by subplot? Who can tell what is a subplot? Who can tell me the subplot, or what is its syntax? क्या significance है? After that what I am writing? I am writing plot t comma y. This t comma y, x label time, y label sine of t. Title the plot of time versus sine of t. Second subplot, x is my cosine t. I am plotting second graph, third graph and fourth graph. So what it results? Who can tell me? सबप्लॉट की पैरामीटर्स क्या होते हैं, ये कौन बताएगा? What are the subplot parameters? No idea. Okay, so write down in your copy subplot m comma n comma p, which divides m, n and p. And this is very important because in programming you have to plot a graph on a single block. मतलब एक ब्लॉक के अंदर मैंने क्या किया है? 4 ग्राफ्स प्लॉट किए, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I will define this page and I will use subplot 1, subplot 2, 3 and 4. So m comma n comma p, write down. This divides the current figure into n, m by n grid, m by n grid, and creates axis in the position specified by p. The first subplot the first subplot is the first column of the first row. That means this. That means this. The first subplot is the first column of the first row. The second subplot is the second column of the first row. So this is my first row, second row, first column, second column. Clear? The first subplot is the first column of the first row. The second subplot is the second column of the first row, and so on. So this is the significance of subplot. So now how I will get my graph? This will plot a graph simple on x-axis time and y-axis sine of t, a single graph. I want to plot in a particular area in a grid. I want to plot all my graphs so that I can analyze, I can compare all the graphs very easily. So all these graphs are plotted on a single page, and this graph is like this. Many times you see in the books also on a single page 7 to 8 graphs are there. So how you can plot this graph? In MATLAB there is a very beautiful feature. You can get all these graphs on the same page. So this is the thing we are getting. So is it clear? Anything you want to ask? Yes, students, you want to ask anything? In many instructions, in many program of your MATLAB, you have to write this. You have to use this. Clear? Now, MATLAB graphics x magic जो एक हमने इंस्ट्रक्शन पढ़ा था, ठीक है, x is equal to magic 3 generate data for bar graph. If I can directly plot pie charts, bar graphs, anything I can plot in MATLAB. It's really a wonderful language. If you will get a command on MATLAB, you will directly get a job on the basis of MATLAB also. कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर पढ़ो, पूरा अच्छे से पढ़ोगे तो इसमें सारे फीचर्स है, सारा सब कुछ तुम रिसर्च कर सकते हो. एवरीथिंग यू कैन डू इन MATLAB. So magic 3 bar x create bar chart. Bar x creates a bar chart. Add grid for the clarity. These grids are added for clarity. So this you can generate a bar graph on this. You can label x, y, title. You can give everything to this chart also. You are getting 3 colors. Legend you can use. The first is for that, second is for this, third one color is for that. You can use all these things. This I have shown you just the basics of MATLAB so that you will come to know there are many features. You can implement many things on MATLAB. So is it clear? Any doubt you want to ask? MATLAB graphics, bar chart you can plot, grid is created, and data is generated by using magic instruction. So any doubt you want to ask? Next class we will discuss some more important and specific commands. और थोड़ा डिटेल में एक बार सारे कमांड्स को रिवाइज करेंगे, उसके बाद प्रोग्रामिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे. फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम सिलेबस का है तुम्हारे, आई विल जस्ट टेल यू. फर्स्ट इज योर इंट्रोडक्शन, ऑब्जेक्टिव, स्कोप एंड आउटकम ऑफ द कोर्स. Second is your generation of continuous and discrete elementary signals like impulse, unit step, ramp. So generation of impulse, unit step, ramp function by continuous and discrete both. If you are having little bit of command, you can write your own program. Next class we will start the programming. And with me, Pankaj ma'am is there to help you out in your DSP lab. So all the files and everything you have to send in the Google Classroom. There Pankaj ma'am will also be there. She will just check all the data over there. So if you are having any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we will continue next week. Yes. What happened? Yes. What you want to ask, Aditi?
तो
Yes.
मैम जो फर्स्ट प्रैक्टिकल है ना जिसमें कंटिन्यूअस यूनिट स्टेप रैंप और इम्पल्स फंक्शन का जो ग्राफ आता है,
हाँ
तो मैम जैसा आपने ना फाइल में शो किया है उसके अलावा आ सकता है क्या दूसरा?
हाँ, आ सकता है ना बेटा, दूसरा भी आ सकता है, बट इम्पल्स फंक्शन तो वही होता है। यूनिट स्टेप
हाँ, इम्पल्स
कंटिन्यूअस वन, तुम रेंज कुछ भी रख सकते हो उसमें। -10 to 10 शायद हमने हमारे प्रोग्रामिंग में रखी। यू कैन टेक फ्रॉम 0 to 10। एक साइड भी जनरेट कर सकती हो। रैम्प वन साइड यू कैन जनरेट।
मैम मैंने प्रोग्राम एज इट इज रखा था बट मेरा ग्राफ कोई दूसरा आया था।
अच्छा नहीं, दूसरा तो प्रोग्राम अगर वही है तो फिर तो प्रॉब्लम मैटलैब की होगी। उसमें कुछ फीचर्स शो नहीं हो रहे होंगे, बाकी तो होना चाहिए। तुम अलग अलग
इसमें
जनरेट करके देखो, फिर एक साथ जनरेट करके देखो।
ओके मैम।
ठीक है, चलो ओके बेटा, गुड बाय।